we'll go through our broadcast rights holders, and then we'll and nothing live during that section, please, including social media, and then we'll go into a section for the dailies, and I'll alert the cameras just to get that started. So we're going to start with Rob, please.
Claudio, good to see you.
Me too.
We've got one question we're asking all Premier League managers. It's something that Jose Mourinho said about the atmosphere at Old Trafford the other day, and he was querying how passionate they were. What is the importance of a crowd, do you think, to your football team?
It's very important. For us, I think they push behind us a lot. If we won the title, a lot, because our fans push us in every match, at home and away. Our fans are unbelievable.
Would you have not won the title if it wasn't for them?
I think no. Without them, was more difficult. They was fantastic at the beginning, and they were fantastic when we were losing 2-0, and they push us, and we draw or win the match. They were fantastic.
Thank you for that. Claudio, massive congratulations. You are officially the best coach in the world.
Thank you. Thank you. But I'm the same, eh? I don't change.
You don't change, but
No.
it was that's a special award, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a special, and I was very, very happy with a lot legends of the football. Unbelievable. A lot my former players I met. I'm very, very pleased.
I mean, you've had a lot of accolades. This team has had a lot of accolades, but to be recognised like that is probably one of the last accolades we'll get after Leicester's incredible season. That tops the lot, doesn't it?
I think I'd like less hours, more points on the table. It's not possible to change, but it's okay, because what you said, what you wrote, is a true. We made something, and all the world spoke about the fair tale of Leicester, and that is normal now to receive something. But you know me, my mind is on Leicester.
I want to ask you about Chelsea, your old team.
Yeah.
How impressed are you by them? Can anybody catch them in the Premier League?
Yep, they made start not so well, but after very few matches, Conte understood the team, the players. He made a very, very good start of the season now. They lost against Tottenham, the first match after 13, 14, I don't remember, and it was amazing achievement, and we respect a lot them, but we are ready to fight, we are ready to try to win, as they say.
You had the experience last season of leading the Premier League from Christmas and all the teams chasing you. Is it harder to be leading the Premier League with all the other teams shooting at you?
Yes, it's a difficult, it's harder, but I think everybody wants to stay up and not behind, and that is much better. But the league is very long, and must be careful now.
If it's not Leicester winning the title and retaining your title, would you like it to be Chelsea, your old club?
But look, I'm a sportive man. I want the best win the title. But of course, if I have to give the title, why not to Chelsea?
Do you expect a reaction from them after that defeat against Tottenham?
Yeah, of course. A strong react. They are all champions, and they want to delay the defeat.
I know you don't like talking about transfers potentially coming into the club, but I want to ask you about one potentially going out. Jeff Schlupp, we're told there have been a bid for him that's been rejected by the club. Would you be prepared to let him leave if the money is right?
I spoke with him. He spoke with the club. Of course, is not happy. Jeff is fantastic man, fantastic player, and of course, I said if he wants to go, he can go. But after this is important also the money for the club. And then if arrive a right money, he can go.
Has he told you he wants to go?
Yeah, we spoke. And, that is normal. That is normal.
We've told there are a number of clubs interested. Is that as you understand it?
Yeah, there are some clubs.
Okay, thank you. Wilfred Ndidi made his debut against Everton. Will he make his Premier League debut against Chelsea, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
He impressed you that much?
Yeah, I waited this kind of a performance, and I'm sure he getting better because more he plays, more can understand all the movement of the team.
Wes Morgan, I bow to my colleague next to me, Rob, who came up with this stat, but Wes Morgan's played every single game for you this season in all competitions. He's played more games than any other Premier League player in all competitions. Can he sustain that? Or do you need to manage him?
I don't know. Maybe I manage him in future. But last season, if you remember, he make the American Cups and then after come back and he played all the matches. He's a strong. He's a big. He's okay.
Does it make you think that you need to find a new centre-back in the January transfer window to help him, to help Robert Huth?
Could be. But it's important to look the right player to bring here with us, because the dressing room is fantastic, and then it's important also to understand the personality of the new player.
Finally, a quick word about Jamie Vardy. He's a father again.
Yeah.
Has he been? Is he ready to play? Has he come in
Yeah,
very? Is he very happy and very bouncy?
Very happy. He said to me, he's a 5 now. I said, what do you want to do in the future? The manager? What are you, 11? No. It's okay. He's finished.
Is he getting any sleep?
Yeah, I hope.
Thank you, Claudio.
Thank you.
Rob, we're going to go to Ibrahim, please. Sorry.
Hi, Claudio.
Hi.
We all know Leicester hit hardest by African Cup of Nations and the Premier League teams. African Cup of Nations departures of players. What did you make of that?
But I think, of course, we like all the competition we make in the normal time. But I understand, because when there is a Euro Cup or American Cups, it's difficult to play in the summer. And of course, lose some important players is not good. But when there are all the teams losing players, it's okay.
But you're losing the most or more than other teams.
Yes.
Are you well prepared for this period, especially?
Yes, of course. We prepare very well. The first match without Riyadh and Islam, we won the FA and the Cup against Everton. And then now we have to show the same attitude, the same strength against Chelsea.
Are you going to watch the African Cup of Nations games?
There, no.
Follow?
I'll watch on the television.
And last season, you host Chelsea here in Premier League. You were in the top. Now it's like upside down. They are in the top, and your team is bottom. Like, what's the main difference between last season and this season, if you compare this game and that game?
I think last season was something strange. This season is normal. Chelsea is at the top or in the first position, and Leicester is there. That is normal. Last season was something strange, but we are come back. Don't worry.
And from Tottenham game, do you take some lessons? Like you can maybe stop Chelsea?
I didn't watch the match. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Jason, please.
Thanks, Rory. Afternoon, Claudio. Just on Jeffrey Schlupp, I mean, we've often talked about him, play with big potential, could be a really good player in the Premier League. Do you believe he can still live up to a great potential?
He's a great potential, yes. I'm very sad to lose him, but I understand. I have three good left players, Ben Chilwell, Schlupp, and him. And I'd like to keep one experienced and one young. And then Jeff played so few times. It's not right. It's not right. He deserves to play. He deserves to show his potential.
And if he did play for another club and got that consistency in his performance, he could be a really good player.
Yeah, but what I can do, play in 12, I can ask to the FA if they give the permission to play in 12, I play.
Claudio, there's been a bit of talk about Hernandez leaving the club, Ben Alwan, as we know. We spoke to you last week. Can you tell us anything about those two players?
Wait, when something happens, you are the first, believe me.
Any other bids for your players? I mean, you've mentioned interest in Jeffrey Schlupp. Anybody else have come in for your players during January?
I don't know. Now, I don't like to speak about this. Now there is a big interest around Jeff, and that we'll see what happens.
You mentioned Jamie Vardy. Hopefully he's going to be well rested for the weekend. What about Leonardo Ulloa and Andy King? How are they?
Andy King is okay. Also, Jamie Vardy trained regularly this week. And Ulloa, no, he had to wait a little more.
What was the injury with him again?
He was a little, I can say, the muscle, the quadriceps, a little, I can say, contrattura. In Italian is a contrattura. I don't know the name in English, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's not so strong.
No. Wilfred Ndidi, you mentioned, could get his Premier League debut at the weekend, and clearly they played in a three-man midfield against Everton. What does a three-man midfield in central midfield bring to a side like yours?
But every match is different. In that match against Everton, I wanted to play with the three midfielders. That don't mean I start to play every time with the three midfielder.
And if he does play this weekend, how big a test is Chelsea? Of course, he comes in 2 days of training, plays against Everton, but Chelsea's a big one this weekend for him.
Yes, it's a big one, but also Leicester is a big one. Don't look at the table. Leicester is a good team.
And we've seen that Ahmed Musa's come into the side, scored a couple of goals last week. How big an opportunity is this for him now?
Yes, it's a big opportunity. I said in the last month, Musa changes is no attitude, because always try to do something good. But the spirit, now is another player, maybe he understood better the Premier League, and now I have a one more player. That is important for me to can choose, no?
Have you found his best position? Does that bother you, whether it's up front or out wide?
He can play on the left, on the right, in front. He's versatile players. I can choose the position. I can change the position. I love this kind of players. I can make something different during the match.
We spoke before the cup game against Chelsea here back in November. We thought N'Golo Kante might play that day. He didn't. What kind of reception does he deserve this weekend if he is to play against Leicester?
I hope our fans give it to him a warm reception, because he was our champion, and then it was normal for him to go and grow up his career. But I think it's important also to remember what he gave to us.
Are there any weaknesses to his game? Can you get at him this weekend?
Sorry?
Are there any weaknesses in his game? Can you get at him?
Look, we are ready. I look in the last also month, all my players come back very well, in good condition, ready, and I'm expecting a very good match.
Just finally from me, Claudio, 3 years ago today, Leicester City signed Riyad Mahrez for around £400,000. That was what was reported at the time. Can Leicester City find another gem like that for little money? Can they go out and find somebody like that? Is it possible these days?
I think on the life everything is possible. But if you want to find something, you have to gamble with a very young player and understand his character, his qualities, everything, his personality, and per him, and then after you can do something. But it's not easy. It's not easy.
And I said finally one more. We've learnt in the last few minutes that Graham Taylor has died, former England manager.
Yeah. Very, very sad. I want to give my condolences to his family, to all the football world.
Thank you, Claudio. Good luck
Thank
on
you.
Saturday.
Thank you.
Any more broadcasts before we move on? Yeah, go on then.
Claudio, of all the managers that have won the Premier League, 3 have actually been Italian. Do you think there's something that Italian managers find it something to do with Italian football that helps them come here and be successful in the Premier League?
But look, the Italian managers are very tactically, and it's important also they have the intelligence to understand also the other kind of a football. 10, 15 years ago, no Italian manager went around the world. Now, there are some Italian managers around the world, make experience and give experience. And I think it's good. Now, after the media show the football in television, there is more, I can say, more develop between the managers, and also there is more something better, because all the leagues change something. Always the league keep their mentality, but inside there is something different. That happen in Germany, that happen in Italy, in Spain, in all the big league is changing something.
Do you think the mentalities are quite similar though from the Italian league and the Premier League?
No, it's different. It's different because in Premier League, the tempo, the rhythm, the intensity is completely different. In Italy, it's more tactically, and then it's important to work so hard with the players in tactical way. In England, a little less.
Thanks, folks. We're going to do into the dailies. Please just cut away for the cameras.